If they're old enough to drink it, I don't see a problem as long as you're keeping it in their dorm.
Everyone I know in Sebastian Commons talks about how much they already drink there, and that the rule is pretty much not enforced unless there's a problem.
By an outstanding majority, Resolution 1313 passes its first initial vote by the Student Government Association.
Resolution 1313 was introduced by the Secretary in Colton Pace, and it's a recommendation to the UAFS administration to allow students who are 21 or older to have alcohol in their apartment in Sebastian Commons as long as there's no one under the age of 21 living in that apartment.
Right now, it's against school policy for residents to have any form of alcohol in their rooms, regardless of age. It's a policy that SGA President Curtis Adams says is not strictly enforced.
I feel like it'll help looking at it from an RA standpoint in housing. There are a couple different RAs in SGA, and many of them pointed out that they spend most of their time just, getting on people who are 21 having alcohol. And if this was implemented, they could, direct their efforts elsewhere to focus on different things.
This resolution will help jumpstart a process to ask the university administration to change that policy. It's a change most of the SGA supports. In fact, only one member voted against the proposal in Tuesday night's 17-2 vote. One other chose to abstain.
I guess the biggest thing that I heard from students is just that it would just be a gateway. That they knew that, students drank on campus already, but they were afraid that if you allowed a 21-year-old to drink, that it might be a gateway for minors or people that shouldn't drink.
Here on campus, mixed reaction. Some students say it supports current laws, but campus police say it could cause enforcement problems.
What'll happen is the 21-year-olds, they'll hook up with the younger crowd and say, hey, okay, you can drink in here. And it will attract more of the younger crowds to hang around with those who are 21 years and older. And the reason why I say that is through my experiences at other universities that I work. That's what basically happened.
But this resolution's not final just yet. Vice Chancellor of Student Affairs Lee Crable says this vote is just the first part of a multi-step process.
I'll certainly look at the resolution in detail. I'll contact some colleagues, I'll share it with them. We'll collect the data that we need and then begin discussions about the resolution. And I would anticipate, don't know for sure, but I would anticipate that those discussions would continue into the fall once Student Government Association actually comes back and begins meeting again regularly on campus.
Here at the Lion's Den, we wouldn't see any changes to the current alcohol policy. In fact, as Dr. Crable said, it could still be months before we have an issue on any change whatsoever, so we can't be busting out those red Solo cups just yet. In fact, if we do, better make sure they're only filled with root beer. Reporting for the Lions Chronicle, Josiah Gorham.
Find us at lionschronicle.uafs.edu. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter.